All right, nephews. Welcome to Scroll 70. It is 10:50 a.m. I'm off work, I'm outside, walking, and Unc is back. I've been seeing the DMs, too. Unc, where you been? Unc, you good? Nigga, I'm great. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. The last 3 weeks actually changed me. Because before I left, I kept saying my life felt dull. Black and white. Like I was just existing. Wake up. Go to work. Go to the gym. Scroll on my phone. Go to sleep. Repeat. And I had to really sit there and be like, if my life feels colorless, then it's my responsibility to add the color back. So that's what I did. First thing I did was stop smoking. I haven't been high in over a month. And don't get it twisted, weed is the shit. But it had me too comfortable. Too content with doing nothing. So now I've been chasing real dopamine. Not likes, not notifications, not comments. Real life. And I had to check myself too, because I'd be preaching all this stuff. Go outside. Take risks. Go after what you want. So I said, what if I applied that same energy to my social life? Nigga, I'd be lit. But that's when reality hit me. That shit is scary. Walking into a new environment where you don't know nobody. Being the new guy. And on top of that, there's fine women there. Yeah, that anxiety hit different. But I'd been seeing this run club on Instagram. Mostly black, good energy, attractive women, healthy dudes. It looked like my type of environment. And I'd been telling myself for a whole year that I was gonna go. But I never did. So 2 weeks ago I said, fuck it. I can't be Unc online and a bitch in real life. I pulled up, and it's like 100 people there. Immediately I felt that awkward energy. But then I realized something. I'm not the only one. There's other people just standing around looking lost too. So I came up with a system. I just started walking up to people who looked like they were by themselves, and I'd say, you knew? They'd say, yeah. And I'd be like, oh, me too. And that's all it took. Where you from? What made you come out? Simple conversation. But it worked. Because sometimes you gotta lead. Everybody's waiting on somebody else to start the interaction. Be the one who starts it. Now when the run started, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Nigga, I did not come for the running. I came for the vibes. I came for the people. So when they said 2 miles or 4 miles, I chose 2. And even that was beating my ass. They were stopping every half mile and I was thanking God every time. Niggas was passing me. I was getting cooked. And after that first mile, I was done. I started walking like, yeah, I'm here for the buddies. And the hoes. Not this running shit. But after the run, I ended up talking to this dude who had on my college gear. I asked if he went there. We got to talking. Found out he's into fashion. He's creative. We had similar interests. We exchanged Instagrams, and I made a real friend. And that's when it clicked for me. This is how this stuff starts. Now I told myself I wasn't leaving without talking to at least one group of women. So I went up, used the same opener. Y'all knew? And I ain't gonna lie, I fumbled a little bit. I was awkward, might have stuttered a little, but that wasn't the point. The point was, I did it. Your first rep is always gonna be ugly. If you're not getting rejected, you're not trying. You need reps. That's just how life works. And then I saw this one girl. Bro, she was beautiful. And I had DM'd her before. She didn't respond. Didn't follow me back. Nothing. And now I'm seeing her in person. And I'm thinking, what do you even do in that situation? And I realized, the DM doesn't matter. That's a different world. In real life, I can just walk up and be like, hey, I'm Unc. I've seen you around. Start fresh. Because women online and women in real life are not the same game. But when I left that run club, I felt proud. I felt confident. Because the fear doesn't go away until you go through it. And I realized something else too. I hate being average at something. I've seen people running 8-minute miles, and I'm over here struggling. I can't look like a Ferrari and drive like a hoopty. So now I actually want to get better at running. And I'm not gonna lie, part of that motivation is because of the women. Sometimes women really are the reason men level up. That's just real. And that wasn't even the only risk I took. A few days before that, I went to a bar alone. My friends didn't want to hang out, and I said I'm not about to sit at home and complain about my life being boring. I got dressed, got in my car, went to a little speakeasy, walked in smooth like I belonged there, ordered a drink, and just sat there. On the outside, I looked confident. On the inside, I was nervous as hell. I didn't talk to anybody. Not one person. But I stayed for 30 minutes. And then I left. And when I got back to my car, I felt proud. Because I did something different. I didn't sit at home scrolling. I actually went out and created an experience. And that's when it hit me. My life felt bland because I wasn't living it. I was consuming it. And I had to accept something real. My happiness is my responsibility. Nobody is coming to save me. And during this break, I logged out of deep-fried logic completely. No Unc, no content. Just me. And that's when I realized, without all the validation, my real life wasn't hitting like that. And I had to ask myself, who am I in real life? Then I had 2 dreams. The first one made me realize I might actually be meant to coach, to mentor, to lead. Because my presence naturally makes people feel comfortable being themselves. That's something I didn't even realize was a gift. So I texted my old coach, and he told me I got a spot. So now, I guess I'm coaching. The second dream was about marriage. I saw my wife. She was beautiful. Everything I'd want. But then I realized something deeper. Once you get your wife, all the other women, the situationships, the flings, all that is done. And it made me ask a real question. Who are you when you're not trying to impress women? Because a lot of what we do as men is tied to that. The gym, the money, the way we dress. But once you get your person, then what? And I think that's when the real game starts. Purpose. Legacy. Building something bigger than yourself. And that's where I'm at right now. Because my job right now feels soulless. So I'm shifting. I'm letting real life fuel deep-fried logic, instead of deep-fried logic being my whole life. Spring is here. Life is opening back up. It's time to be outside. Yesterday was a perfect day. I got my car handled, got a haircut, went to Waffle House, hooped with my dad, worked out, ate good, came home and watched March Madness. That's life. I've been back in the gym too, 5 out of 7 days. I'm locked in. Went to Mississippi, ate like a king, plate stacked like a traffic cone. I ate all of it. I was ashamed, but I was happy. Stopped in Memphis, got wings. Best wings I've ever had in my life. But now it's about balance. Being Unc and being me. Because when I'm good in real life, everything else flows. Season 3, we evolving. Keep God first, do the right thing, be a real nigga, and don't stop. Because once you stop, your dreams stop. Have a good day or night, nephews. Unc loves you.